Friends, hello. It's Tuesday in the market. What an interesting market we're having this week so far. It's 6 p.m. I'm drinking old coffee and looking at everything that went down today. Let's talk about Mullen. So here's the Skippy with the stock that is driving everyone freaking nuts right now. Mullen Automotive here. I think it's quite clear that the writing is on the wall, the breadcrumbs, we have been following them pretty significantly here that, Mullen has been having deals, and obviously I'm going to talk about the deals that Mullen's already gotten here, but, with these deals that we're seeing with Mullen, it's still not really having a huge effect on Mullen's stock price. There's a shitload of outstanding shares. And Mullen is even saying that it's hard for their stock to get anywhere right now because people are day trading, short trading it so bad right now. Which, yeah, that's true. That is going on. But hey, that's what moves the stock as well and makes them money in the stock market with people gaining and losing here. Obviously, right now we're seeing a little bit of a push with Mullen, and I know when I say a push here, this is a very small push. At this point, I think a lot of us, if we even got to 10 cents, we're making a few grand right now just on what, because a lot of you have been buying at 7, under 8, and a lot of people that I've talked to are like holding massive amount of shares right now. So if this thing even goes back to 10 cents, to 15 cents, to 20 cents, wow, it's a huge markup. You're quadrupling your money almost. And if we hit $1, kudos to you. So before I go into that rant a little bit more, today and yesterday, Mullen has been getting vehicle deals. It's been locking down these deals, bringing in money here in the future. And I'm not going to read through all these. They're up here. I don't think anybody wants to hear me yap about these. They're pretty cut and dry what's going on. $63 million for, X vehicle. But here's the thing, and I even talked about this a few weeks ago, and I think this is where a lot of people are seeing what is going on right now. Mullen needs, obviously, the blue collar, the regular investor like us that are doing this right now, that are buying up thousands and thousands of shares as we can. But right now, Mullen needs big share, and there are some big share buy-ins right now. If you watch what's being bought right now, you can do that on Webull. Watch the buy and sell, the buy-ins and the sellouts. There are some pretty big ones going through. But right now, what Mullen really needs, two things it needs right now. It needs some kind of company. It needs some kind of investment firm to come in and buy, 10 million, 50 million shares, something crazy, and for them to say, hey, we believe in Mullen, we believe in what they're trying to do, we believe in their future, really, just give it the green go. And that's really going to get other people's attention and other investors' attention. These are how penny stocks blow up. I've seen it happen before where companies buy into a company and this is what really gets them going. But with that too, the one big thing that is going to push Mullen here until something like that were to happen, and if Mullen is relying on pure investors to squeeze it right now. Mullen has until the 1st of September here to secure $1 for 10 consecutive days. If not, it will have a reverse split. They are out of extensions. It is go time. They are up against the wall. The hangman is looking to hang here. So Mullen is not going to be delisted. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about a company that's saying they're going out of business or anything. At least right now, God, let's hope they don't say anything like that. But what we are looking at right now, if we do not get $1, and we can't even get 10 cents right now, so we've still got time. There's a lot of time left, but hey, we've really got to see something happen here very soon. So two main elements right now for Mullen to survive. They need some kind of brokerage to come in and buy their shares, or vice versa, for some other, big car company, some kind of company to come in and, a well-named company that's doing well financially to come in and say, hey, we're going to be working with you, do whatever. Right now, Mullen's, it's working with a lot of these other companies, but some of them aren't even that well known, and they're doing pretty big orders, but a lot of this money too, it's not physically coming in right now, and Mullen is burning through rapid amount of money right now, and that's to be expected. This is the same old story with every other EV company. They just burn through money. That's what new companies do. They spend money to try to get themselves up and going and hit a survival plateau. Since we're not seeing much happening with these deals, with the stock price moving, I think it's purely up to investors at this point. I really do. It does look to be that Mullen is trying to get to a back to a 10-cent range, and I think that's going to be the playground for Mullen. This has been a hard challenge for Mullen, falling down like it has, and the stock market fell apart the last 2 weeks, so that did not help the situation at all. I believe Mullen probably would have stayed up right around a 10-cent to a 14-cent range if the banking system and all this stuff hadn't happened in the market, but this is just what we're dealing with, and it's just bad timing for people that are putting money into Mullen here. But hey friends, let's be honest, Mullen probably is going back to 10 cents. It's probably going to hit 12 cents, 14 cents. When that's going to happen, it may be this week it hits 10 cents again. It's Tuesday. It's doing well. It's had a pretty good day. And Mullen too, and I don't want to forget this, Mullen actually, we're probably going to see more news. We're probably going to see more deals happen here. Mullen is showing off their cars right now at a convention. So that's going to attract more buyers, more investors. So hopefully day by day here, we will see news break with Mullen, and fingers crossed, God, I hope they lock down some kind of huge freaking deal. We can only hope so. I think a lot of us at this point are just like, give us 50 cents and we'll be happy. But my last note, friends, I will say this, and this is a huge if. This is a huge if. If Mullen were to be squeezed, just randomly from here on out, I would just warn majority of everyone, do not get greedy in that situation. Like I said, Mullen is only chopping block right now for a reverse split, which means there is higher potential for a squeeze, especially with this good news surrounding it. But if we're to hit $1, friends, I would not buy in over 50 cents. I would not buy in over $1 at this point. Mullen at this point needs to get to $1 and prove itself to investors that it can hold down at least 10 days for it to survive here. So if Mullen does hit $1 here, I just warn you. I know a lot of you are going to sell out by that time, but I don't even know that, remember, somebody told me long ago, money is money, profit is profit. So I would just be careful, don't get greedy, and just be careful if you're buying into Mullen over 50 cents or $1 at that point for the long run, because Mullen is still it's still in a situation where it's got to prove itself. And for that, Mullen, the company, they need to prove themselves to us too. They need to keep locking down deals. They need to keep talking to investors. They need to do more publicly with videos, with what they're trying to do here. So friends, with all that said, I will talk to you soon. I really do wish all of us the best of luck with this situation. If this thing goes to 15 cents to 20 cents, I'm celebrating. I'm popping the champagne, because I know, like a lot of us, we have been loading the freaking boat at 6 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents, and if this thing went to 12 cents, 15 cents, we'd be doubling. And 20 cents, we would really be, oh my God. So friends, I will talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.